Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your career and finance reading. Initially I wanted to do it for the next month ahead, the month ahead, but then I thought, okay, let me just do it from now until the ending of the year. So let's take a look. So the first card you have is the Devil card. Bearing in mind you've got a lot of major arcana, so there's going to be a lot of different changes for you. Some of you feel chained to a job and you may feel quite trapped, and you may feel like this job is not good for my mental health, but at the same time I need to stay in this role because I've got bills to pay, I've got a family to feed. You could be getting a bit of stress from your partner, unfortunately, like saying, look, we've like putting the pressure on you basically. Some of you could be married, some of you could be in a long-term relationship. I feel more so that it could be like a domineering boss that is just making it more difficult for you. The Devil card represents Capricorn. Capricorn rules the 10th house, and I feel as though with you, Aries, because Capricorn and Aries square each other, we are going through our Pluto in Capricorn transit. So you may have felt that things were quite restricted. You may have felt as though, the job that you're in, it's not allowing you to progress. It's not allowing you to express yourself. It's actually, because with that whole Plutonic energy, Pluto talks about, death and rebirth, actually transforming, go for a transformation. So you could be in a different career than you were in before, or you could actually be thinking about moving from the career that you're in and going into a new arena, because you're looking around, you're just thinking, this is not me. I don't feel like I'm shining here. I don't feel like I'm given opportunities to shine. I don't feel like I'm given opportunities to actually express myself. I feel like I'm being censored. I feel like the boss is on my case for no reason. It's just too much, and there could be like a lot of different political things going on in the foundations where you're working at, which does not allow you to actually expand. You could, there's a lot of things going on. There could be a lot of favoritism. There could be a lot of blockages to make sure that certain people in roles do not get a chance to become a senior, and you feel quite restricted and trapped. Like, what do? Do I stay in this even though it gives me regular money? I'm able to stay on top of my bills, but it's depleting me spiritually. So this could be a thing, an area that you're looking at, and I feel like eventually for some of you, you're going to actually make that move and move forward, because you felt as though, again, you are not being able to express yourself. It was having a lot of an effect. It was having an effect on your emotions, and I feel like some of you are going to be moving job. I also feel like some of you will be working from home. Some of you may decide that you're going to actually quit the job, and not say that you should do that, right? This is just what the reading's saying to me. Some of you may actually decide that you want to actually go into nursing. Some of you may actually decide that you actually want to go into care work. You may have been doing like some sort of job where it's very, what's the right word, Aries? You may be in a job where it's very corporate. It could be like an office-based job. This could be a job whereby you work for the government or on some sort of level, but you may decide that, this isn't me. I want to do something that helps other people, so you can go into nursing. Some of you may already have a degree in nursing or some sort of care profession. Some of you may decide that you want to become a counsellor, or I feel some of you may actually just move job and go into a new department. I definitely see an ending of a job here in the next 4 months. Some of you may decide that you want to actually just care for your mother, or just stay at home and work from home if your job allows you to. So staying at the same role, but maybe working part-time, or just actually, because I'm looking at the two sinks there, and that to me does also represent like a balance, black and white, right? So you may decide you want to work from home, and also some of you may want to cut down your hours, or some of you entirely may just want to leave the job and move towards a new profession that's different from the last profession. Because with the Death card, it speaks about transformation. This also speaks about changes within the workplace that allows you to get your voice heard. So some of you may actually stay in this actual role, and you may actually have felt censored And this is a thing whereby you may have been to and froing about, speaking your truth, or thinking, look, I've been here for years, I've been doing this role for years, I want a pay rise. Like, you might actually just find your voice and speak your truth. And I do feel like, there's going to be an end to some sort of restriction. Some of you may see a boss leave, is what I'm picking up, which also brings in a new energy as well. Some of you could be dealing with a boss that's a Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a boss that's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, or you could have those signs in your chart. But there's this energy of you being seen. This time around, we do have Cancer going through their 8th house transit. 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, and 8th house represents, death, rebirth, as well as taxes and shared finances. So I feel like you and your partner may decide to actually, maybe your partner may have something to do with this. Maybe you could work with your partner. Maybe you and your partner have a business, and this could be the thing as well. You and your partner have a business, and you may feel like the business is quite stuck at the moment, and I feel like you may decide to actually, because for some of you, you work from home, right? So you and your partner may actually decide to create a business, or you and your partner may decide to resurrect a business, or you and your partner may decide to sell on your business or stop doing a business. There's something around you and your partner, because I'm looking at these two couples here, or you and your partner. I feel like you and your partner I'm hearing all systems go, and if you had a business with your partner, there's going to be some sort of transformation in that. There's going to be some sort of upheaval, but not in a bad way. So a lot of rearrangements that you may not have done before, but it's like you both get that aha moment. This is what we need to do to make that money, because I feel like, the next 4 months you're going to see a huge turnaround with that Wheel of Fortune as well, possibly around November, December time as well, because we've got December energy here twice. I definitely feel, because we've got Scorpio and Cancer here as well with the Judgment card, so I feel like, you may feel like, again, if you're dealing with a very dictatorial boss, you may feel as though your voice is not being heard, but there's something you're going to say or do that's going to bring some sort of shake up to your working environment. And maybe it could be you suddenly say, I want to leave, or I'm going to go for that role, or you're going to be putting yourself out there. Some of you, this energy of a new boss coming in that's going to shake things up. This old boss, or whoever this person was, or this old structure of how things were, is going to change, is what I can see here, with the Judgment card and the Death card. Because again, the Death card is Scorpio energy, is Plutonic, so it's about breaking down the old and rebuilding the new, and Pluto's in Capricorn, so some sort of hierarchy or whatever that was, in place is going to be broken down. So that might give you the chance now to be seen. Okay, so even if you do decide to stay in this role, it's going to give you the chance now to be seen. Some of you could be doing something online as well. Online is what I'm seeing, and it's going to be a dramatic change. This is talking about you may start gaining some money from your online services. Some of you may actually go viral. There's going to be a change around, because there's a shift that you would have done in the way that you used to work. And again, some of you are in that energy of, I need to make money for my family, even though I hate this job. But you're still going to leave this job and move into something that makes you more happier, that grants you more money. This could be something online as well. Some of you may decide to do like delivery as well. I don't know why I'm hearing Amazon delivery, but there's something that you're going to be doing that is online based, which is going to generate you more money. And you may have a feeling of, why didn't I do this sooner? There's going to be some sort of recognition as well. With this Judgment card, this is like Cancer energy and Pluto energy. They trying each other. So there's something you're going to move into that you're going to feel more happy about. You're going to some of you are going to walk away from something, or for some of you, someone that was restricting you is going to leave something that's going to allow you the opportunity to expand in your workplace if you're there. Some of you may go into work that requires you to travel. Some of you could be air hostess, or there's something about traveling. You could be travel agents or something around that. You could be vloggers, you could be bloggers, you could be YouTubers, you could be you know, because there's something around working from home. You could be doing importing sales from home as well. Your business from home takes off. If you have a business with your partner, it takes off because you would have released something, you would have spoken your truth about something. Some sort of structure is going to change. There's going to be money that's going to actually be you know, if the Wheel of Fortune was not turning in your favour, you will still start seeing some money coming in from some sort of online business as well. And Spirit is saying, like, you know, you had to go through what you went through in order to transform, you know, and everything is all in divine timing as well. You will be taken care of, but unfortunately, if you're going through a tough situation at work, you had to experience this in order to transform, to gain that voice, to gain that strength, to think, you know what, I need to leave, you know, not to think about something that you want to do and actually take action and, you know, speak your truth or leave a situation that is toxic. Some of you may have felt that you were wasting money on maybe gambling or doing something around that, and you know, this is why maybe Spirit, and no judgment, but this is why Spirit may have said, like, you're wasting your money on something that is not going to benefit you. That's why you're in this situation, because you're investing in the wrong things, and some sort of habit that you had, doesn't have to be gambling, could be any habit, maybe worked through on your part in order for you to experience this Wheel of Fortune. So that habit could be staying in toxic work environments that don't serve you anymore, you know, that you've outgrown, and then removing yourself from that, which enhances your soul's growth, which then leads you to a new path, which makes you more happier, and you know, gaining more abundance from that, you know, feeling like, you know what, I can do this on my own, or I can work from home and maintain this job, this makes me more happier. Or just leaving something entirely and walking into your purpose, walking into your truth, and walking towards abundance. Again, going viral for some of you is a thing here with the Wheel of Fortune, and there's going to be some sort of financial windfall that you will experience. Aries, it's been a pleasure. Take care. Peace out.